Welcome to the Diary of the Pan-African Preacher. The work of the hand is not the same as the work of the head. That is an African proverb that suggests that merely possessing raw materials is insufficient. Transforming them into valuable products requires strategy, creativity, and deliberate effort. This idea captures the challenge African countries face under tariff escalation, a global trade practice that keeps tariffs low on raw materials but high on processed goods. For Africa, this system limits the profitability of its exports and constrains industrial development. Raw cocoa, coffee, cotton, minerals, and timber enter wealthy markets with little duty, while chocolate, textiles, refined metals, and furniture encounter steep tariffs. As a result, Africa receives minimal earnings, while richer nations capture most of the value through processing and manufacturing. Yet, tariff escalation, while restrictive, does not entirely shut Africa out of value addition. Several pathways, regional, diplomatic, domestic, and global, offer realistic strategies for moving up the value chain. Regional markets provide one of the most immediate opportunities. Within Africa, tariffs on processed goods are generally far lower than those imposed by Europe or North America. Frameworks such as the African Continental Free Trade Area, along with ECOWAS, the EAC, and SADC, create an integrated market where African producers can sell value-added goods more easily. Expanding regional trade in processed foods, textile, leather goods, cosmetics, and refined minerals helps African industries build scale, reduce production costs, and develop competitiveness before entering global markets. Strategic trade negotiations offer another route. By negotiating collectively through the African Continental Free Trade Area, African countries can demand fairer terms from external partners, including reducing tariffs on processed exports and reciprocity in market access. Acting as a bloc increases bargaining power and prevents external actors from exploiting divisions among African states. Africa can also link access to its raw materials with improved access for its value-added goods. At home, assertive industrial policies are essential. Governments can encourage local processing through export taxes or bans on unprocessed materials, subsidies for manufacturers, and the creation of special economic zones that support industry. Local content requirements and procurement policies can further stimulate demand for processed goods. Successful examples already exist. Ethiopia's leather clusters, Kenya tea producing sector, and South African automotive industry show what coordinated policy can achieve. Africa can additionally benefit from South-South trade. Emerging markets in Asia, Latin America, the Caribbean, and the Middle East often apply lower tariffs on processed imports and are experiencing rapid growth in consumer demand. African producers can also capture niche global markets. Specialty chocolates artisans' textiles, share-based cosmetics, organic coffee, and premium teas where branding and quality outweigh tariff disadvantages. Ultimately, overcoming tariff escalation requires coordinated economic strategy, robust infrastructure, and coherent policy across the continent. Through the system, though the system restricts Africa's industrial path, it does not foreclose it. Through regional integrations, strategic diplomacy, supportive domestic policies, and diversified trade partnerships, Africa can advance up the value chain and retain more wealth from its own resources. Ashe.